right, Chrissy, thank you. Did you know that 40% of parents actually start feeding their babies solid food too early? Here to talk about when you should really give that food to the kiddos, registered dietitian Katie Ferraro, and also we have speech-language pathologist Dawn Winkelmann. Good morning to both of you.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having us back. We got Gus and Hannah today.
Hello, Gus and Hannah.
They just hit the 5-month mark, and so Dawn and I just wanted to kind of help your viewers know, a lot of parents do feed their babies too early. So from a nutrition standpoint, it's important to know that at 5 months of age, all a baby needs is breast milk or formula. There's no need for solid food. I think a lot of parents, they're so hyper competitive, they want to start early.
And they get excited.
They get excited. They do. It is such an exciting time. I'm very excited for these guys to start eating, but they're not ready yet. Nutritionally, they don't need it.
Is it just because their digestive systems can't handle the food yet? Or?
That has a little something to do with it, but at this point, breast milk and formula is meeting 100% of their nutrition needs because these are pretty much full-term healthy babies.
Okay, so can a baby, does a baby need to be sitting up? I think I'm trying to remember the rules. You have to be able to sit to eat. Is that how it works?
Yes, absolutely. Babies should start around 6 months of age, and one of the readiness signs that we want to look for is whether or not baby is able to kind of sit up and keep their posture in order to avoid choking. So we want to make sure that we have all these signs of readiness, but this one is most important. And you can see they're struggling. They're kind of sitting up a little bit. They're getting there. They're almost ready.
So they're 5 months. So by 6 months, I think I fed my first one was 6 months. I gave avocado.
Okay.
Actually was the first food for all 3 of my kids.
And it's a fabulous first food.
Is it?
Very nutrient rich. It has a lot of the good fats that babies need, but there's a lot of foods that you can do for
What
first
are some
foods.
of the other things that you...
Dawn, what?
Yeah, so some of the first foods that I really like to start off with are foods that babies are going to be able to reach for.
Okay.
And so we want babies to be able to reach for those foods, be able to grab a hold of those foods, and kind of enjoy the feeding process.
Okay, and these are what these... Oh, I love these plates, by the way. You bring these every time. I have these in my house now.
They're the EasyPeasy mats.
Yes.
And they're so easy to clean up.
Yeah, and they're the perfect size for a baby to start with. So, Dawn, do you want to tell them a little bit about the mats?
So this is the mini mat, and this is our new tiny bowl. And so what's great about them is that they section to the table so that the babies can actually use the rim to kind of hold up their positioning to help increase that posture. And it's really great to help produce some good fine motor skills in order to be able to have successful eating.
Love. Any other tips you want to offer our families that are watching?
One thing I learned from Dawn is that, we usually put the food right on the tray.
Yes.
And that as far as the motor skill development goes, it's actually better for a baby to eat off of a bowl or a plate. And so that's why these EasyPeasy mats are great. But Dawn wrote a really great blog called Are You Feeding Your Baby Too Soon? So if you go to the EasyPeasy website, which is easypeasyfun.com, she's got a lot of great blog material there, but you can learn more about readiness to feed.
Much more information. We'll get it hooked up for you because I know you're busy and it's probably hard writing up that information. FOX5SanDiego.com. Click the seat on tab. It'll get you all hooked up. How fast can you take one of the babies out? I need to hold them. I need to squeeze and hold the baby. Every time I see a baby, I need to hold and squeeze a baby. Let's see which one gets out first.
This is Gussie.
Who am I getting out first?
It just depends.
It's a race. Who do I get? Here you go, buddy. Who do I get? Gus. Gus. I get to hold and squeeze you. Hello, Mr. Gus. I get to hold and squeeze you.
Shoes stuck.
Raoul.
I love that beret. What a look. Love it. Okay, Charlie, thank you for that. Dogs and cats are not